Now, across the time in Ultimate Team, there's been some broken strikers, and today I'm going to be making a list of my top 10 broken attackers, broken strikers in FC history. This might not be the best players, but these are the ones I would consider my favorite, the broken, that type of vibe, those cheap kind of beasts, all right? So we're not going to have no Ronaldo. No, you guys play, you guys know what I'm talking about. Starting off, FIFA 14 Sturridge. I mean, this guy for an 80 rated card, and this is what we're really looking at, is people that kind of were low rated, but they were just doing the business in game. They didn't need to be that good. For some reason, their cards were incredible. In at number 10 is that boy Sturridge. This card, look, 4-star, 3-star. He had a lot of pace for some reason. Even though he only has 77 shooting, his card felt unreal. Now, if you guys like these type of videos, let me know. I want to do maybe one a day, and I'll try to get some gameplay for the next ones. Let me know if you kind of like this layout, more chilled, or you want to see gameplay. What you guys want to see, let me know, okay? But this is just from FUT. I was going through, just trying to get a list ready, and yeah, Sturridge for me, one of the best attackers I used to use. Really fun. It wasn't too expensive as well. He's definitely going to make the list in at number 10 for me. Just taking a look here, I would say probably this card here, like the FIFA 14 version. Then we go to the 15, and his card was still incredible, but it was a bit more rated, 83. So for me, I'm looking at the 80 rated, because that's where I thought he was a bit of an unsung hero there. 80, 82, that kind of rating is where I'm looking at for Sturridge. Then we go across to player number 9, big Marcus Rashford. Now, I'm a United fan, okay? And what we're looking at again is the gold players. We're not looking at the special cards, we're looking at the gold cards. I think round here he started to get really good, bit more priced, but he was really, really strong. Like, considering how much pace he had as well, he was electrifying to use in FIFA, but for some reason, he was just so broken. Like, again, his finishing, I think that's where it really comes in. His shot was incredible if you knew what to do, and I'm looking at, like, these cards here, around the 79 rated in 18 or the 77 rated in FIFA 17. Like, I think I'm looking probably around these two cards, because, again, it's just such low rating, and he comes in and he was just incredible. So I'm going to add him to my list there. You can kind of decide which one you want. I'll probably take, like, I mean, considering he was only 77 rated, I think I'm going to look at this one. And I think he might have had 5-star skills here, unless I'm wrong. Let me have a look. Yeah, so you had 3-star. Oh, damn. Okay, you got 5-star later on, but there was times you had 5-star. Yeah, anyway, this card for me was just incredible. Incredible. Definitely going to make the list for me for player number 8. Then we're going to go across to player number 7. Let's keep going through. It's going to be Gabriel Jesus. Similar card here. He comes into Manchester City, has some really good cards, but I just remember in FIFA 18, this card absolutely taken over. This card for me in FIFA 18 was incredible. Again, 81 rated. His card, I don't know why. He just did everything, bro. He did everything. 4-star, 5-star, 4-star, 4-star, sorry. He just felt so agile, felt smooth on the ball. And I remember his dribbling being the main thing for me, where I was like, yeah, this card's incredible. And I used to use him all the time as my like striker in my Premier League team. And he was just a great card to use. I had a lot of fun using this card. And then he goes across. He was getting better and better. So for me, I'm really looking at like this. When he was 81 rated, that's kind of the gem I'm looking at. FIFA 18, where he was doing the business, 81 rated. Let's keep going through here and let's see what we have in at so that was 10 was Sturridge, okay, 9 was Rashford, 8 was Jesus. We'll go from there. So 10, 9, 8. Right, who we got at number 7? It's that boy Anthony Martial. Okay, listen, let me tell you one thing, right? Let me tell you what card we're looking at. I think we're having to look honestly down here, bro, like somewhere around here. Now, this is again the United bias, so I'm looking at like my favorite cheap beast, right? So I think the biggest card I was actually looking at was this 80 in form, but we're obviously going on the gold versions. But again, his card actually felt incredible. This card especially, right? 82 rated, so he was fairly low. Now, he actually started doing more business going up front, right? Later on in the years, like around, I said 18, he was doing a bit more like in-game. But I would say these cards here, like 16, 17, where he just came onto the scene at United, especially from 15, going from 69 rated all the way to 79, I think I would say this kind of card. This is the card I was looking at as like doing the business, bro. He was doing insane. Again, 3-star skills is disrespectful, but his card in game just didn't feel like that. And that's the thing, that's a common theme. A lot of these cards, they didn't look amazing on the base stats, but when you actually played with them, they just felt incredible. For me, Anthony Martial fit the mold. You could use him as the left forward and kind of play him on 6 chem. That was kind of the meta back then, as the left mid card, or his striker card here. But he just felt incredible. I remember using this card and being one of my favorite cards, and that was obviously the United bias coming in. But yeah, if I could look at informs, whew, this card was one of my favorite ever informs of all time. Was this first inform Martial? But yeah, that's just a classic for me. Let's keep going over in the list there. So we have again, that's going to be 10, 9, 8, 7. Now we go over to number 6. Big Gervinho. I'm going to say, for me, for Gervinho, it's got to be this card here. Probably has got to be the Roma card, right? Where he just kind of gets that move. Maybe slightly after 14. He was unbelievable in 14. I'm probably going to go with like 15. I think 15 here, because you had Gervinho, you had Barbo, you had Doumbia. He was just a part of the sweats of the sweats. I'm not going to lie to you. He was just incredible. For me, one of the best, the most broken cards in FC history. And I've just forgot someone I just remembered right now. Oh my God. I can't believe I forgot this guy. Oh, I forgot Walcott, man. I forgot Theo Walcott. That's an L on me. Walcott would probably make this 10 list. Walcott would probably make this top 10 list. I'm not going to lie to you. His card was so good. 96 pace, yeah. Theo Walcott would make this top 10 list. That's on me. That's an L from me. Definitely would include Theo Walcott. But for now, yeah, Gervinho comes in. Just the fact that you could link him with a Barbo and Doumbia and stuff like that, and his pace was electrifying, I wouldn't even worry about his shot. I would just run down the wing. And pace was so electric that back then as well, that this FIFA 15 card would just absolutely tear people apart, bro. He didn't even have the skills or the weak foot, but he just had the sprint speed, and it was enough back then. He just used to run. He was one of the most broken, annoying wingers in the game. If you guys played back then, you would know how good he was. Then we go across over here. It's going to be Heung-min Son. Now, this is what I would say personally. Again, it comes down to my favorite, right? This card, I think, if we're looking at like cheap beast, it'll probably be this card, but we're going for gold cards, right? His gold card here, even like his 82, 83, for some reason, it felt like there was an actual glitch where he only had 86 pace, but I don't know what it was about Son. You couldn't catch up to him, right? So it felt like he had 99 pace, but the biggest thing, I need to sneeze, his hold-up play, his strength, even though he has 56 strength, in-game, it didn't feel like that. His dribbling, by the way, felt like 90 plus, and his shot honestly felt 99. He had 5-star weak foot. So his finesse shots, I don't know what happened to the program of the game, but bro, they did something to that guy. His card for me was 99. Son was so good. So I'm looking at cheap beasts, cheap attackers, 79 rated Son with 5-star weak foot. His card looks okay in game. Forget about it. Unbelievable. Then we go to the top 4. Now, what I would honestly probably do is I would probably replace him with Theo Walcott. I'm not going to lie. I would probably replace him with Theo Walcott. That's what I would honestly do. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. 1 second. Yeah, I had Remy in the list, and to be honest, like, I know it sounds so silly to take him out completely. I think Remy's kind of an honorable mention, like, around the list. Let's go through his card anyways, because he was a good card, but I liked Remy. This was me starting to get into FIFA, so it was like a really fun card for me. I remember I had this Newcastle version. He was just a cheap beast, and I used to love his card. So this is like just a personal favorite of mine. Remy back in the day was goated in FIFA. Like, he was so fun to use. And you see the kind of common theme. It's just kind of fast, agile players. Their dribbling and shot don't look amazing, but in-game somehow they were just incredible. And that kind of fits the Remy build. So he was really fun if you used him. But the real number 4 for me, we're looking at broken cards, my favorite meta. It has to be this Theo Walcott. 96 pace was just unheard of. And we could use any of these versions. I would probably stick to, like, if I'm looking at the cards, like maybe the 14 one. That was kind of when I started to play Ultimate Team. So yeah, probably 14. But I'm going to go with something like maybe like this card. Again, they're all very, very similar. So you can choose what you want. I'm going to probably go with like this one, like the FIFA 15 card. But there was something about this card. He had no like skills or weak foot, but he had a blistering pace. And this is before cards like now we have like everyone at 90 plus pace. Like, he was one of the only cards with that much pace. So I remember just getting the ball to him and just abusing the wing. Like, just literally going to the right wing and just running it down. He was so good. So good. So for me, he has to make the system. I'm surprised I forgot about him. That's an L from me. That really is. But yeah, he was one of my favorite gold cards as well. He was cheap as well, man. He was one of those cheap cards as well. Premier League, English as well. So you just have so many links. For me, always used to go Premier League as well. 4-1-2-1-2, if you guys remember that formation. Like, that was such a meta formation. He would be on my right mid. You know what I'm saying? He was locked into my right mid. So that, for me, he's going to make the spot for sure. Then we go across to number 3. Oh, this guy. This guy's informs. What year was his informs like deadly? To be honest, I remember my friend used to have this one back then, and he was actually good, right? But for me, where he was really like a pain, really annoying me, was FIFA 20. I had this guy with like because I had his informs almost every single time. I remember playing FUT champs. Again, this is my list of like my favorite cards, right? My favorite sweaty cards and stuff. So, just I know we're going off gold cards, but when as soon as I could afford the inform, I would. But the thing is, his gold card for some reason also felt insane. Like his gold card just felt broken. He really, really did. And he is again, it's the 5-star weak foot. The 5-star weak foot with 88 finishing on a gold card, by the way, and his pace didn't feel like that. It felt incredible. His shielding felt incredible. He was just so broken. I don't know what it was. He just didn't feel like he could miss a shot. When you had a 5-star weak foot attacker, they honestly just felt so good. So having the cheap player like normal Ben Yedder, gold Ben Yedder, like I remember like using his inform, but using his gold and his gold being so good, like so good. He was incredible. Such a good player. Like his card was just so fun to use. 5-star weak foot, just made the card like incredible. So for me, he's gonna get in as my number 3. It's gonna be this 83 version as well, because I feel like this card's not bad, but like this one, I remember specifically using these informs and his gold card here. So for me, he's gonna be top 3 gold players of all time, sweaty gold attackers. You ready for number 2? It's that boy Doumbia. He comes on in. Now, I would say it's just before the Roma move in game, because I do remember specifically I remember using this card in the Russian league, and then boom, going through, and then we use his Roma card. So there was a time where him, Barbo, and Doumbia and Gervinho were like the meta. And again, for me, I'm looking at my memories, man. I remember being in school, right? So I'm born in 2000, I'm 25, so this was 10 years ago. 10, 11 years ago. So I remember being in like 10, 11, whatever. My friends also playing Ultimate Team, and for me that was the key memory. I literally remember us talking about Doumbia and Gervinho and Barbo. So it just brings back memories for me, man. That was probably my favorite time playing FIFA of my life. That peak of FIFA for me was like that time, that era, and that gold card, man. He was like the perfect striker, because you had Barbo and Doumbia on the wings. So a Barbo and Gervinho on the wings, or you could have like a Barbo and Doumbia up front. Like, he was just the perfect striker for me. He had so much pace, and I remember him actually feeling like so much faster than the defenders. Right now, like pace is good, but like the defenders have 90 plus pace now, so they kind of even out. But I remember with him, like he would feel faster than the defenders, where he could just run past them, and it was just he was too good, bro. He was too good. He's gonna be my second broken card. Then we go to number 1. I've mentioned him a few times in this video. I would say there's a gap, and if you didn't use this card, this is gonna make no sense. His card was honestly programmed wrong. If you look at it, it looks okay. If I'm gonna, this guy, I'm gonna open it. It was funny because he had no right to be good. If you ever watched or played back in the day, like this card now, you look at it and you're like, he's gonna be 75 finishing. Like, what? That's nothing. Yeah. His pace was electric. He had no skills, no weak foot, but for some reason, he was just broken, and it was so weird. He's 6'2", agile as anything. He would run. He felt like he had unlimited strength, unlimited dribbling, and his shooting honestly felt like 99. It was the weirdest thing in the world. If you guys played back then, let me know down in the comments if you guys kind of remember using him. Because for me, and the thing, he was so cheap. Because he was only 77 rated, he was still so cheap. I was mind blown. I remember getting like 100, 200k, having like a Premier League team, and then using a Barbo and changing my whole team. I literally remember changing my whole team, and I was like, wow, this striker for me was better than the right wing version. He was just the striker you want. So this for me, the FIFA 14 of Barbo, was just that guy. I remember making a Colombian team to build around him. That's how much aura this guy had in my team. That is going to be my top 10 cheap, sweaty attackers of all time. Okay, just go through again. A Barbo, number 1. Doumbia, number 2. Ben Yedder, number 3. Theo Walcott, number 4. Son is number 5. Gervinho, number 6. Martial, number 7. Gabriel Jesus, number 8. Rashford, number 9. Sturridge, number 10. Remy, close mention, at number 11. Now, for me, like I mentioned, these are my personal list. I probably would change back and forward if I did this again. But it's just in the moment, I got a list of all attackers from FIFA history, cheap, sweaty attackers, and this was my list. This is my favorite 10. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and do me a favor, let me know down below your list. All right, I want you to make a list, even if it's 5, 10, whatever, your list of players you would like to do. And then the other thing is, what other list you guys would like to see, right? I love to do a balance of new FIFA videos plus some nostalgic FIFA, because we all love nostalgia. So let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys for another video tomorrow. Peace.